In the news, body of missing opposition party activist Ali found dismembered in well as authority ends days of wide search. Evidence proves Russia killed hundreds of civilians in Kharkiv using indiscriminate shelling, banned cluster ammunitions. Blackout worsens as national grid collapses for fifth time in 2022. Details shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinamo, and you are watching TOS News 360. We begin within Africa, where Zimbabwean opposition party has announced that the remains of a missing activist, Moreblessing Ali, has been found mutilated and dumped in a well south of Harare, noting that the discovery of the body of the activist has brought to an end days of intense search. It was reported that Ali went missing after an argument with her ex-boyfriend, Pius Jambo. Jambo, who is considered as a ruling party supporter by the opposition Citizens Coalition for Change, is accused of drugging her from a bar in May. The ruling ZANU-PF party has, however, denied any involvement in the killing and has asked that police conduct an investigation. Dethroned Ntabizuduna chief Felix Ndiweni has disclosed that there are more than 5.5 million Zimbabweans in the diaspora who should be allowed to vote in the 2023 elections. Ndiweni, who is the chairperson of My Right to Vote pressure group based in the United Kingdom, stressed that both ZANU-PF and ZAPU promised Zimbabweans that the right to vote during the liberation struggle, therefore diasporans, should not be denied their fundamental right. He argued that holding an election without citizens based abroad would render the outcome illegitimate. The M23 rebels in eastern DR Congo said it has captured the border town of Bunagana near Uganda. The claim follows heavy fighting between the army and rebels that on Monday saw some government soldiers cross over to Uganda, the UN-backed Radio Okapi reports citing sources. In Nigeria, unknown gunmen suspected to be killer headsmen invaded Igama, Edumaga, Ehaje in Ukpokwo local government area of Benue State on Sunday, leaving at least 30 persons dead. The attackers descended on the unsuspecting victims in the early hours of Sunday, June 12, 2022, killing residents and burning houses to the ground. The incident was confirmed by Senator Abba Moro in a Facebook post. In a similar development, bandits abducted nearly 50 wedding guests traveling along the Sokoto-Zamfara road on Saturday. Tensions rose in Ado-Ekiti, the capital of Ekiti State, in the early hours of Sunday over fear of reprisal attack following the death of a member of the Transporters Union who was a supporter of the All Progressives Congress in the clash between APC members and supporters and the Social Democratic Party on Saturday. It was reported that the ever-busy Ijigbo Road to Ajilosun Street through Ikere Road was deserted for hours until men of the Nigerian Army, Police and Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps came to the rescue through mobilization to the flashpoint. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you are watching TOS News 360. More national, global, business and sports shows on return. Stay with us. Thanks for staying. Zamfara State Governor Bello Matawalle has approved the appointment of State House of Assembly Speaker Alhaji Nasiru Magaria as Amirul Hajj, leader of Hajj programs of the state for the 2022 Hajj. The development is contained in a statement signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Kabiru Balarabe, in Gusau on Monday. On the global scene, the United Nations Human Rights Chief Michelle Bachelet has said she would not seek a second 4-year term after her current one expires at the end of August ending weeks of speculation. The 70-year-old made a trip to China last month, for which she was criticized by rights groups as well as some Western governments for not doing enough to act against alleged abuses against Uyghurs and other Muslim minorities in the western region of Xinjiang. A research by Amnesty International has shown that Russia killed hundreds of civilians in the northeastern Ukrainian city of Kharkiv using indiscriminate shelling and widely banned cluster munitions. According to Amnesty, it found evidence of Russian forces repeatedly using 9N210 and 9N235 cluster bombs, as well as scatterable munitions, rockets that eject smaller mines that explode later at timed intervals. Talking business, there was widespread blackout across the country on Sunday following the collapse of the national power grid, making it the fifth collapse of Nigeria's electricity grid in 2022. It was gathered that the grid collapsed on Sunday around 6:49 p.m., leading to the shutdown of the outgoing electricity feeders of some power distribution companies. In sports, Super Eagles defender William Troost-Ekong and midfielder Innocent Bonke have been excused from Monday's 2023 AFCON qualifier between Nigeria and Sao Tome and Principe following injuries. The duo returned to their respective bases in England and France to attend to the injuries they sustained during the international break. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on the network. I am Merciful Ajinamo. Thanks for watching.